Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Hall lays it up and banks it in. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Jay Crowder with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Now here's Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. 3-pointer, Crowder. It's rebounded by Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now the dish to Edwards. Shoots over Bridges. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Towns.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Prince finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Russell. Brings it from 9 feet away. Craig, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now Edwards. After the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. And stolen by Booker. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And it's Paul penetrating. Lets it fly from 18. No good from Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The kick out to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Outside Russell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Paul. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Now here's Prince. Towns wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. 1:19 left to play in the first. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Suns leading by 3. Into the lane. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
That one goes in, and it's 8 points for Chris Paul.
Never surprising to see Chris Paul start the break now. But as we see right there, he's just as good at finishing.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Gobert with the screen on Paul. Here's Russell, and he lays it straight in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Paul looking around. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. He notched.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, you.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Edwards. Rebound by the Suns.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Second chance shot. Towns with the steal. Deflects the pass. Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Prince.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside, Towns. Russell passes to Edwards. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Edwards got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Paul can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Fires for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. On deep, Prince. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Towns with the steal. Prince against Booker. Prince misses.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Crowder is screen on Russell. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And here's Booker after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Booker dishes to Ayton. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Here's Booker. Rebound, Minnesota.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
From deep, Prince. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul against Edwards. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Prince kicks to Edwards. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Towns missing. All up top. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Prince misses.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Suns leading by 3. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Here's Edwards, rejected by Booker. Russell against Paul, and the layup is good. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Paul's ball handling skills are insane, off the charts, amazing at snaking through and making the defense look bad.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Dishes it to Bridges. Paul against Prince. Shot from 16, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Chris Paul in the zone. Get out of his way, folks. He knows how to take a game over, and he does it efficiently and effectively.
Outside Edwards. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now here's Paul. He's got 16. Back to Booker. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
The shot's good from Paul.
he is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Russell passes to Towns. And the three off target. Suns leading by 7. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. And that's now 20 points for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's a player who's more physical than he appears, and he looks for contact. He's become very good at finishing off bumps.
Now here's Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 6.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Booker. He has 5. No one covering. And the Suns lead by 10.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
From deep, Prince buries it from 3-point range. Prince has got his second bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gobert with a screen for Russell. It's Prince on the wing. Gobert trying to get open. Great positioning on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Paul kicks to Crowder. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. To the left wing. Here's Russell with the 3. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's a 2 from Paul. That one off the back iron and out. Russell inside. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 7. And don't go. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Outside, Edwards. Back to Russell. The kick out to Towns. And too long on the shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Gobert can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Towns with the steal. Over in the corner, Edwards. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kicks it out to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Prince with it. Now guarded by Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And both free throws good for Prince. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. From deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards inside. Defended by Crowder. Edwards can't hit. Suns leading by 10. Here's Paul. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 22.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Over Booker. Edwards finds Prince. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. There's the 3. Outer dishes to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The tray. Booker no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Booker outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here is Paul. Here's Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Russell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Over Russell. No good from Booker. And stolen by Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Suns.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chris Paul.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Count it good.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Clock is at 3. Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Russell. Misses off the right iron. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Edwards. And Moran clears the board.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Morant. Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. And stolen by Bain. And it's Morant off the drive. Jackson outside. Fires the three. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top three. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Now here's Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Down low. Here's Russell. Crafty move. Adams grabs the miss. Endorsed with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Brooks finds Jackson. Three-pointer. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Pass to Prince. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. There's a screen, and here's Morant outside. Fires for three. Rebound Minnesota.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And stolen by Edwards. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Morant. The shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Bain with it. Prince is there. Here's Morant. Driving in. Russell with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Memphis leading. Pass to Brooks. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Brooks has got 5 points.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Brooks from outside, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Give him 8 points now.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Russell, that's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payne against Russell. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now Edwards. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, stolen by Morant. Payne, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. From deep, Payne. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3.
Desmond Bain taking 3 shots.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Grizzlies out in front. Up by. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Morant. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting, really sound basketball.
Here's Bain, 5 points in the game. Here's Jackson, back to Bain. It's blocked.
Torian Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And Edwards slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And he sinks the second, and you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Brooks a screen on Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Left side, Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
4 on the clock. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Bain against Russell. The crossover. And Bain lays it in. Bain's got 7 points.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Russell pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Outside Bain. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards is rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Moran. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
What determination from Moran in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jackson. Green's checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Bain. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Moran, tightly guarded, and Williams punches it home.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And so it's Memphis ending the quarter.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 16, the Grizzlies 26. And get ready for the Jabberwockies!
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Look at Dylan Brooks. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Memphis, John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Danny Green. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Here's Noel following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Outside, Anderson. And he lays it up and in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Jones. Reed with the rebound.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Anderson over Williams. Back to Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jones. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. From deep. Reed with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Conchar. Jones sets a screen from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Green. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Jones. Count the basket.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for Minnesota.
And he's good on the second. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Jones. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Zaire Williams. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game.
14 foul.
1:46 left in the third. Williams against Anderson. McDaniels passes to Reed. Anderson with it. Clock at 2. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Daniels. No one near him. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Williams against Anderson. Jones sets a screen. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 10. Picked by Gobert. Russell to pass to Gobert. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. And he dunks it down.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Off target at the rim.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And we've reached the end of the third. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Anthony Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Edwards, a pass to Towns, and the shot goes down.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Morant with it. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Bain. Just 5 on the clock, and there's a pick. Back to Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
And here's Morant. Lets it go from deep. Here's Brooks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Brooks drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Russell finds Towns. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Now here's Morant. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brooks left side. Outside Bain. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Down low. Gobert passes to Towns. Takes it inside. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. To the left wing. From deep, Morant. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. From deep. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
For Memphis, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. On the wing, Bain. Releases. Pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Towns. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Now here's Moran. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Outside Moran. And it's Adams missing. Outside Russell. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
And so the
Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Morant, following the shot by Chris Paul. Paul against Bain, clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Bain with it. He's picked up by Paul. Bain against Paul. Bain with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Paul. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Jackson down low, defended by Crowder. Shot clock at 3. Bain, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Now Booker, following the miss by John Moran from deep.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 4. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bain looking around. Kicks to Morant. Adams with the screen on Bridges. Here's Bain. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Paul. He's off on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Outside, Bain. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one's good, Ayton.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Brooks setting the pick for Morant. To the paint, trying to get something going.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. A nice shot by Booker.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Here's Morant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Paul kicks to Crowder. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got 6 points.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Booker with a deep three. And so it's the Phoenix Suns headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have got...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
Just such great form. Chris Paul so very efficient from that spot on the floor.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Morant against Paul. Nice move. His 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor. Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. He kicks to Jackson. For 3. It's rebounded by Paul. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Takes a step back. Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Suns leading by 6. For 3, Booker nailed from 3-point land. Booker's got 8.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Morant scanning the floor. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. After being selected 1st overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Suns leading by 10. Booker outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Payne for 3. Brooks outside. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Crowder, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .153 left to play here in the second quarter. Paul outside. Booker against Bain. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The Grizzlies with another miss. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the wide open shot from Paul offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Bain kicks to Adams. It's Morant in the corner. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 8.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Here's Paul, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Suns lead by 9. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. From deep three-point range, and Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul. Crowder's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Morant passes to Bain. He dishes it to Brooks. Spins. Shoots. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns leading by 12. There's the dish to Crowder. Goes up on the wing. Shoots the 3. That shot off. Brooks for 3. And stolen by Booker. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the...
And put your hands together and get down for the Milwaukee.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting
the previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Here's Conchar. Dishes to Jones. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fires from the line. That one drops for him. Paul's got 10 points.
He is a master craftsman when he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. Suns leading by 16.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Jones, beating the break, and stolen by Ayton. Lobs it up for Crowder, and Crowder rams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Booker finds 8. An emphatic LU jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Grizzlies timeout. Roll get free t-shirts.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Shamet. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group, and it's Phoenix's ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Lee outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And then Morant rams it in.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Here's Payne. Sinks the 15-footer.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
From deep three-point range, that one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shamet on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Bain. And it's Shamet missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Saric outside. Pass to Landale. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lee outside. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Morant outside. Crafty move. And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns leading by 18. On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Up top, Morant, defended by Paul.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now Bridges. Now here's Paul. Bridges passes to Booker. 4 on the clock. Drops one in from the wing. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Brooks outside. Morant with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Morant against Paul. Shoots over Morant. And that one hits back iron. The Grizzlies trail by 18. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. He's got 23.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
No good from Booker.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
On deep. Brooks finds Morant. Fires the three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The drive by Paul. Shoots over Morant. And Paul gets it to go in. And the Suns lead by 18. Morant with it. Adams with the screen on Paul. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And here's Booker over Bain. Booker no good. Morant against Paul. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Morant with the steal. Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 15. Paul outside. Booker against Bain. Booker good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Morant kicks to Bain. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Bridges. And Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Suns.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Morant outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence Morant not afraid to get physical.
He hits the second from the line. Here is Paul. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Over Morant. Again, Phoenix.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Morant passes to Bain. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Suns. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here is Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they...
how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Ayton, no good. Gobert up top. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Paul against Russell. Takes a 13-footer, and he knocks the jumper down.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For 3, Booker. Offensive rebound. Ayton finds Bridges. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Russell. Here's Edwards. The putback. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Crowder a screen on Edwards. Here's Booker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Out to the wing on the left. Russell to pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Booker with it. Shot is up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Towns down low. He's against Crowder. Count that bucket. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Paul. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Charity stripe shot. Booker no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Paul. Here's Crowder. The kick out to Paul. And he drives in. It's blocked by Gobert. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Towns. The rebound by Devin Booker. And the Suns shooting 23%. Not great so far. Paul passes to Booker. Crowder outside to stop the run. Here's the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Moving it up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Towns for 3. The shot won't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Here's Booker. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Edwards against Booker. The fader. Towns can't get it to go.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Pass to Prince. And here's Russell. Off with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And stolen by Edwards. Out to the right wing. The 3 ball. Prince can't hit. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Paul. And that one comes up a bit short.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
That one falls. Edwards got 6.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And stolen by Edwards. Here's Russell. The reverse. And the layup is up and in. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Paul against Russell. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Paul against Russell. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. 5 points in the game.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
Russell to pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Stolen by Russell. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Edwards against Booker. Outside for Russell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Bridges.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside for Booker. To the middle. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Booker. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, there's the alley. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. That one misses for Towns. The Suns trailing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Prince. Picked by Gobert. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be...
26. The Suns. 17.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Well, Phoenix is shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Right wing. Russell against Paul. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. 3 on the clock. Edwards finds Towns. Here's Prince. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
The drive by Paul. Up and over Russell. Booker with it. Russell covering. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Russell, the pass to Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Edwards against Booker. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Shoots from 12. No good. A bit long that time. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Towns passes to Russell. Second shot opportunity. Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Good on the second one.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Bridges. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Shoots over Booker. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Here's Crowder. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
Edwards against Booker. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
2 minutes.
Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 10. Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go until the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
Prince down low. He's guarded by Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 5.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Booker with a screen on Russell. Paul shot is off for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Brent. Booker defending. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Crowder left side for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Prince. That one no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Paul finds Crowder. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. Now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. No good with a layup. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center. Booker for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Minnesota in the lead. Now here's Russell. Towns for 3. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
I want to talk about length. Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Booker against Edwards. Pass to Russell. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Gobert, no good. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bridges passes to Paul. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Edwards against Booker. Outside for Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass. Gobert's got 9 points here in the second half.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Crowder outside. Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Taken away. It's a one-on-one situation. Shoots from 12. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Back to Prince. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Here's Paul. He takes it in. Counted.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot. He got it.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Booker. Here's Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Second chance effort. Outside for Russell. Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Tipped. Gobert against Crowder. Here's Booker. Counted. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Inside. Paul against Russell. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker finds Paul. Yes!
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, no one better to make decisions down the stretch than CP3, working his way to the line in a tight game.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the 4th. All right, guys, what's your take?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
is kept. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Morant against Russell. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. There's the triple. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards with it. Now defended by Adams. And that one drops.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Morant against Russell. Screen by Adams. There's the lob to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And finished off by Edwards.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Morant with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the pass to Gobert. He kicks to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Passes it to Edwards. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Edwards kicks to Russell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang getting off the ground with ease.
Pass to Prince. Payne against Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Morant scanning the floor. He dishes it to Brooks. From outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Prince, the pass to Towns. Tries again. Kicks it to Russell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control. Potential and one.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And finished off by Morant.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And it's sent back by Russell. Here's Towns. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 9.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Russell. And Adams sends it back. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. 5 on the clock. Payton for 3. Great D that time from Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Minnesota on top.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Edwards. The 11-footer, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5, and stolen by Russell. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Towns the bucket on the end. Assist by Gobert. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Edwards inside, guarded by Bane. Towns, no luck. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
For Minnesota, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Timberwolves on defense.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Here's Russell. He takes it in, and the rejection by Jackson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Morant kicks to Bane. Dishes it to Jackson. Back to Bane. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 6. And it's Russell in the corner. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant passes to Bane. Jackson in the corner. Back to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Russell. And the layup falls. Russell's got 6 points.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Edwards against Morant. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Payne looking around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Towns wide open. Misses the 3. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. A rebound by Prince. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Back to Russell. Bucket is good. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Morant against Edwards. And they double up Morant. Adams outside. They set the pick. Russell against Payne. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Russell fires away from way outside. Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Brooks the pass to Morant. And so it's Minnesota with a thanks so much, And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. Edwards finds Prince. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert.
Oh, did you see that? I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. Don't come across them that often.
Prince outside. From 13. And he overshot that one, missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Russell passes to Gobert. And he goes big with the tap right over Ja Morant.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Edwards against Morant. Brooks outside. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's Morant with the drive.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And here's Prince outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brooks outside. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Jackson from long range. Bain against Prince. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Edwards finds Russell. Towns the screen. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Edwards dishes to Prince. Out to Edwards. To the paint. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Outside for Jackson. Screen by Adams. Outside, Jones. Back to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Jones. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns, the pass to Russell. It's stolen by Jones. From deep, Brooks. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. Guarded now by Prince. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Green is checked in for Dillon Brooks. Jones for 3. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Here's McLaughlin. The feed to McDaniels.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
first trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. Driving the lane. Williams with the steal. Outside, Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got his first points in this one.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been three-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
Here's Noel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Timberwolves have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Conchar pulls it in. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 8. And 2-0. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Russell passes to Towns. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Payne for 3. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Edwards finds Gobert. Now Towns fires from deep.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Morant against Gobert. Jackson from long range. Timberwolves shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside Edwards. And blocked by Bain. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Prince. Brooks kicks to Morant. Brooks with a screen on Gobert. Russell against Morant. Driving inside. And finished off by Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Outside Towns. Outside Russell. Goes back up. Out to Edwards. Over Bain. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a 2-possession game. And he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Morant against Edwards. Morant sets a screen for Jackson. Oh, good with the triple.
Okay, when you're trying to make it come back, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
The pass to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Bain against Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Morant outside. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns, the pass to Prince. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Jackson. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Edwards against Bain. And Edwards with the stop.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Crosses over. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bain.
Desmond Bain showing No nerves.
Outside Edwards. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And finished off by Morant.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Down low, Morant with the steal.
And it's all about the three right here. And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And stolen by Prince.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And we should see a lot of guys jousting for position in this one. Brent, we've got two teams that can rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, when you have a physical game like this, BA, the one worry is there going to be a lot of fouls? Because you don't want any of these guys out of the game with the way they control the glass.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Bain. They get it again. Jackson on the wing. Crowder with a steal. Ball finds Booker. And he lobs it up. Can't finish the lob. Moran against Paul. Moran into the lane.
The quick feed of Moran. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Paul against Moran. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Morant from deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker for three. First shot won't go. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Booker. Lets it fly. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Now that's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Bain with a screen on Paul. Morant, the pass to Jackson. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Bridges. Ayton inside. Adams is there. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Fade away. The shot's good. Booker's got his second basket.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Right side Moran. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Ball against Moran. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Paul for three. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bain. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul against Moran. Paul passes to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
It's like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
And here's Morant outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
First team foul.
On defense, the Suns. Outside Morant, into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
To the paint. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. To the middle. Outside for Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. Another shot. Nice jump shot.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Outside Morant. And he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their commute.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. But you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant, looking to end this cold spell. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Paul. The Grizzlies making their last shot. On the wing, Crowder. Drops in the 3. Crowder's got 6.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
Outside Morant. 4-3. The Suns clear it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Crowder outside. Booker against Bane. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Crowder against Jackson. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Morant against Paul. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. for three. Booker, just his fourth make in 10 tries.
So he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morant, the pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Pass to Adams. It's good.
The power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact. Plus, he's rewarded with the trip now to the free throw line.
And that one misses. The Suns leading. Booker for three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks outside. Let's go with a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges misses. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bane. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Outside Booker. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. Oh, got a piece of it. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been
a 16. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Booker for 3. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Bane with it. Adams a screen. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And stolen by Morant. Bane with it. Now guarded by Booker. For the lead. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Up top, Paul. Pounded by Morant. Pass to Booker. Looking to get it going. Going inside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Off the mark there with a 3. And Phoenix shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 14.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Morant. Paul shot is off. Memphis leading. Bain finds Morant. They set the pick. Lets it fly from 18. And that one hits the back iron.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Booker can't get it to go.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Jones from outside. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. To the wing, right side. From deep, Johnson.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 1:49 left to play in the third. And again, Memphis no good. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. To the inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Conchar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
John Conchar taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here's Payne. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Suns lead by 1.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside, Green. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Johnson. Off the left rim and out. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Outside Craig. Williams against Payne. Over Williams.
Come on.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis ball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Jones hits them both. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Conchar can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Memphis. Outside Booker. Brooks with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, he's such a big guy. Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Suns trailing. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Over Bain. The kick out to Paul. Tries again. And the Suns miss again. Well, Memphis shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Adams. Bain against Booker. Bain, the pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Bain with a screen on Bridges. Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds now for the left side wing. Back to Paul. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Brooks against Bridges. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Booker, the pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Paul. And there's the lob. It's Bridges on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Jackson. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Back to Morant. 1:37 left in the fourth. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Now here's Booker. To tie it up. Phoenix no good that time either.
But sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Over to the wing. And stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Yes! In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
High arcing shot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Moran against Paul. Bain with a screen on Paul. Here's Moran. Moran with the slam!
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is so...
Up top, Booker, guarded by Bain. Booker no good. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And